The home of the common Joe and the common Sally in the know, even more so than all those media talking heads. Out there, guys and gals in sporting land. This is JPC. This is the OCF. That is the outlaw of college football. That's right. Now, getting right to it. Didn't do a lead up on this because I just want to get right into this topic. Don't really know how to approach it because, as you know, with topics like this, if you're my skin color, people automatically assume and try to label you as a bigot or a racist if you have a different opinion from them. But I'm going to have to stay true to myself, and I'm going to have to address it. And that topic is a topic that one of the common Joes, as usual, and Sally's in the know, sent me a little nugget last night about Cale Gundy. That would be Bart Weisenhut is who sent me this. Cale Gundy resigned because he supposedly said some kind of racist term. A lot of people are sort of alluding to and sort of rumoring that possibly he said the N-word. But he didn't say the N-word as you would think he said it. It's sort of like the Joe Rogan situation, reading the words of a lyric to a song. Not really directly calling someone that or saying it in a facetious manner that's tried to insult or hurt somebody. And Joe Rogan was giving all sorts of hell. He even had to come out and apologize for reading something that someone else had actually said. The rap singer had actually said. You see this stuff in movies too all the time, the N-word. But it's okay to say it there, but it's not okay to say it or repeat what they're saying. Now, if you come up to someone and you call them the N-word just for the hell of it, or if you say it even behind closed doors in such a way that it's a very negative connotation towards a person of black skin color, well, then you're wrong for doing that. But if you're rereading something that somebody actually wrote or something that somebody said in a movie or in a song lyrics, what's wrong with that? I mean, they're saying it and you're just telling everybody what they said. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, that's racist. If only one race is allowed to say something, then shouldn't that be a form of racism? Like if a white person can't say a certain word and a Chinese person or an Asian person can't say a certain word, but another race is allowed to say it, isn't that a form of racism? I'm just asking because it seems to me like that would be a form of racism. So what I want people to do, and Oklahoma Sooner Nation, I'm not saying that y'all as a majority should be ashamed, but whoever allowed this to happen as far as his resignation, they should be ashamed of themselves. The Oklahoma administration should be ashamed of themselves for accepting a resignation for something that wasn't directly said and meant in a connotation in a negative way, and it was only being reread. He grabbed a guy's iPad, from what I'm hearing, in a practice session or a film session, and he was punishing the guy, you know, like you do in high school. If someone's passing notes, you grab the note and read it out in front of class to embarrass them. That's the gist of it. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm hearing that Cale Gundy did. If that's the case, then something's really wrong here. You can't just go around firing people because they are repeating something that someone said and they're reading something that someone's asking them to read, or they're reading something in order to punish someone. Like Joe Rogan, for example. He read a lyric from a rap song verbatim and it got him in trouble. But he wasn't really saying it directly. Once again, As Americans, we got to get past this shit, man. We got to stop clinging to the past. And every time we don't get our way or something don't go right for us, that we cling to the past. It goes for every race. Don't go back in the past and, oh, gee, Johnny did this to me and it set me back in my career. So if Johnny hadn't done that, I'm blaming Johnny for the rest of my life's failures. If Johnny screwed you over in the past, the first month or so, yeah, maybe you'd be pissed off at Johnny for screwing you over in your career. But as the years go on, how long can you blame Johnny for your career being a complete screw up? So really you got to look in the mirror and say, hey, I got to do this on my own. No matter what my name is, what my skin color is, what my religion is, I need to move on and try to achieve stuff on my own without falling back on excuses. They shouldn't have fired Cale Gundy over that. And that's not me. I'm not saying that because I'm white. I'm not saying it because I'm a Baptist or a Republican or a Democrat or an independent. I'm saying it as a human being that you've got to use common sense, man. You can't broad brush one word. And if that's the case, then no one needs to say it. Not just Cale Gundy, but 50 Cent, Nagasaki Mushishi Makaku from Japan doesn't need to say it. No one needs to say it. Either you can say it or you can't say it. Nobody owns that word. You just got to move on from the pettiness, because all it's doing is separating us. And that's what they want. That's what the people like in the KKK and the Black Panthers and the skinheads and the BLM. That's what all those hate organizations want. They want white people and black people to be at odds, because guess what it does for them? It makes them money. And that's all I got to say about that. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, if you don't mind, hit that little heart down there. Thanks button.